Now. What I'm really excited for is the first time we did this, his original, like, when you get out of here, the first, like, spot that you can find for him, kind of near Septimus Camp, when we did it here together, I didn't stop it because it kind of goes awry. And then on stream, I had stopped it, and he's actually really grateful, which I thought was super interesting. And so we're gonna keep that up and try it again this time because I want to hear his reaction to it. It just seemed really cool, actually. And this? Okay.
No sense in delay.
None. Peace, honey. Is everybody following? Nobody's taking their sweet time, right?
The Holy Ordos teach vigilance.
Traces of fading psychic force activity detected.
Okay.
Changing scan mode to construct a hollow projection based on residual particles not suitable for standard visual analysis.
Thanks, Helios. Unnaturally spherical in shape, which isn't it directly... Is that directly above where the Mechanicus bro was cut in half? Examine? Oh right, cutscene here. Like, it's just like a random cool scene. Once again, I wish the skip enter button wasn't there. Because it's so cool looking. And you can't see it all because that's there. Now, a piece. Lower town. I think that's where I'm supposed to go now. And then I think we have to go to the right for the spot that Larthier needs. It's a little different depending on what version of Merisportum you're in, as a heads up. Like, it's either kind of more like directly where I'll show you. But like, I think on stream it took me a little bit more
Give alms to the poor.
effort to
Then
find
Saint
it.
Sibelius will put in a good word for you with the God
Okay,
Emperor.
this?
At once.
This? This. So, I feel like it was actually like right here before, but I think, am I gonna have to go like around?
The sea will take.
Oh. Oh? Well, I will take, I will, nobody
At
needs
long
that but
last.
me. So, I think we might need to go around. I need to get here. And I don't know what the best way to get there is. Can you? No. Okay, so you go here.
The water has hidden all suitable places for the ritual.
Yeah.
And the Song of the Depths is barely audible. We must search the area beyond. I do not intend to show my face to the white-haired one.
Okay. Well, I wasn't gonna stay at our camp. Well, actually, you know what?
Keeping my eyes open.
Yes, I think this might be the easiest way to go, though. Come here, honey. Didn't we? Isn't there like a... I thought you could go beyond, like right here. Isn't that why we opened it? Did we not? Oh, no. Okay, I lied. Come back. No, don't go there. Stay there. Come here. Now come here. Now come here. Now come here.
Something! Anything.
Can I...
A piece of a star's path.
It needs to be
Or else I'm off to
around
join the
the
flock.
area of, like, there's like a whole spot there. I'm just not sure how to get there. No,
The
God.
Baron promised his protection. But where is it? The holy man is talking sense. If I die, I'll die with a light heart.
Yes! Feel the purifying torments, brothers and sisters! Praise the God Emperor!
I forgot about this.
Pain opens the mind! More!
Holy crap, that voice acting is so good for this.
Yes, Flock, that's it! Taste the pain and sweetness of repentance. Come with us. We will show you the way to the truth.
Okay. So that's going on there. In case anybody is curious, it's just getting worse. It's great, isn't it? We're all gonna die. It's fine. Okay, let me go back one more time just to make sure. No, here.
Always on the move.
I know. You don't want to go there. I'm not gonna make you go there, honey. Don't worry. Larthier, please. We've been together for days already. Minutes. Moments. Okay, so you can't walk the pipe. So how do I get there? Wait, is she really gonna... Are you really gonna walk this? I just want to see where you're going, girl. Do you see her on a mission right now? I've never seen her move so fast. Clara, I've never seen you move. Okay. Okay. She gonna run into a thing over there, but I'm gonna save. Okay, now let's just see.
Will it end?
Yep.
Release the divers and I promise you an easy death.
I can't believe you! The Baron's mutt! Everyone knows that your boss saws people's arms and legs off!
I read that as Baron's butt and
Listen,
not mud.
let the fishermen go and you can clear off back to the swamp. I promise I won't shoot you in the back. Not today.
Sure, we'll do that. These stinking fools are our best shot at some loot.
Stop, you idiot! Can't you see we've got a situation here?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shut your trap, newbie. Listen, you're not local, are you?
Not at all.
Help us out, eh?
How?
I'm Calby, head of...
A new audience? Let's see what happens now.
Okay. Address the tattooed man. It looks like the situation isn't entirely under control. Perhaps there's something I can do to help. Who are you in charge of? This lot?
Am I in charge of the carvers? Those loomers? No. Thank the God Emperor. The Baron is the one who holds their leash. I lead the divers. The ferals, the thugs from the swamps, are holding a couple of my boys for ransom in the warehouse. You look like you're armed. Maybe you can help us. These men only know how to pump themselves full of Gurgism.
Looks like, alright, so maybe I can help to the tattooed men.
Call me Dire Spike, I'm in charge here right now. Those bloody ferals, Crimson Fangs lot, got past the guard post and holed themselves up in the hangar. Only there's black sludging divers in there. Now they're asking for ransom. Usually they just grab someone or rob them and run back to the swamp. But they're getting cocky now.
I can see how that would be a problem.
What are we supposed to do, eh? We went to that hole in the ground to get our loot, and those vicious bastards was there. They took out 2 of our squads. Man's got to eat, you know. And now, I've got you. Oh, tough luck. What can I say? We'd have grabbed whatever was decent and been on our way. But we got a tip. It said the Baron had boxes of fizz in his warehouse. Explosives, you know. So we went, opened the crates, and there was nothing in them but rubbish. The Baron must have found out about the rat and left that dross for us. But we can't leave empty-handed. So we'll get what we're owed, even if it's through hostages. You hear?
I have some matters to wrap up, and then I'll be right back. How does that sound?
Just don't take too long.
I
None
won't.
of us are known for our patience.
I'll be right back. Don't worry. I'll be right there. I have a Xenos to help. Okay, good. You all enjoy your little conundrum. That's what we're gonna call it. So this, I need to get there, right? Is that what we're doing?
The Baron
No sense in delaying.
Can you jump there?
Right.
Yeah, good job. I need here. Also, that's a certain someone's body, but we'll be there later. Okay, now, is it not here? Up here? Yeah, this
I
is...
can feel the place where the veil is thinnest.
Yes!
I can feel the place where the veil is thinnest.
Okay.
Somewhere close.
Okay. We're on the right path. Right here. Okay. Yay! I'm so excited. I just really want to see it from this
I
perspective.
hear the song of the Empyrean with clarity in this place. Step aside and I will begin.
Did he just like brush her off that animation? No. Xenos freezes, one of his hands raised. At first you notice nothing unusual, until the air around the Eldari begins to fill with a barely audible ringing. High-pitched, unpleasant, and surreal. You see Larthir's fingers clench spasmodically several times, and a stifled sound comes from the Vox speaker in his helmet. So before we watch without interfering, but if you can get this to go, it's actually pretty cool. Yes! Your alarmed voice seems to pierce the veil itself to reach the Xenos' ear. The warp bathes you in a wave of otherworldly cold before falling powerlessly to the ground at your feet, coating it with frost.
The song tried to take me. You put yourself at risk by interfering. You should not have done so. Nevertheless, you have my gratitude. Among the ancient notes, there was one that sounded recent, a powerful emotion. Suffering. The ground beneath our feet conceals a secret. Not too deeply this time.
You all right? Larthir makes a nonchalant gesture with his hand. The strange attack seems to have had no serious consequences. What did you learn?
The ancient song is particularly strong here. Its source lurks somewhere deep beneath the settlement, one of the many traces of the vanished civilization. Or perhaps the concept of deep is metaphorical, and the source is close to us in some other incomprehensible system of coordinates that our minds cannot accept.
Are all the songs you hear as dangerous as this one?
No, not all of them. However, some songs of this world are older than others. They are barely audible, but those who listen to them risk their very souls. Even I have been enthralled by it. But if such a song were to penetrate a monkey's consciousness, it would simply consume them.
Is there any way for us to protect ourselves from these songs?
Deaden your soul and your senses. Become more and more deaf to the world around you. You are already on your way to doing that, but enough questions. It is time for us to move on.
I like it how on like one hand he has like not a good opinion of us, but you can kind of tell that he likes how curious you can be. And that, because I mean, he wants information too, right? And then how he enjoys insulting us on the other. And I just love how you don't know exactly what's gonna come out of his mouth. Is it an insult this time, or is it a Clara, you're very interesting, thank you for wanting to take an interest in my interest kind of thing? I don't know, I love this for Clara. Please be smoochable.
New voices are calling to me. Let's find another place where I can hear their songs.
All right, wait, is that... Oh, dig up the soil? Oh, what was it? Oh. That was the suffering. Somebody was buried there. Oh, good. All right, we should probably go break up the fight now before they all kill each other. I kind of... Wait. That's an interact? Clara. What do I... Okay, I don't know. Maybe that's a rope that goes... Oh. Yeah. Oh, because it's busted. Oh, so what do you... I wonder what we'd have to get for there. Okay.
Never still for long.
No, you're never still, sweetie. Clear. Let's do that. Thank you. Oh my god, it's so nice having somebody that's capable of doing stuff like that now. So I take it that would just... I don't think we need to get that close to her with this. Now, we're headed back, but we can get this done now, too. Which would be kind of crazy, because I want to hear if Fish has voice acting. Two hermits are leaning over a corpse stripped of clothing with a gunshot wound in its chest, clearly trying to think of the easiest way to drag it to the sea. Another hermit, an old woman with a malformed appearance, stands nearby, muttering something in a vehement voice. The Ogren growls and, despite having received no order to do so, takes a heavy step towards the hermits. What are you doing? They're running!
Don't kill us, good mistress. Rotten Fish was only giving a litany to usher along this warrior of the God Emperor to rejoin him.
Oh my god, Fish's voice acting is so good! No, this is perfect. Like, this is exactly what I was hearing in my head. Who are you?
This is Rotten Fish, good mistress. A hermit. A diver in the past, and just an old woman now.
Why did you call him a warrior of the God Emperor?
Oh, mistress, Rotten Fish didn't see it first. Her eyes are almost gone. And he was all dirty and scruffy, covered in blood, clothes all filthy. When she finally got a good look at him, oh, saints' blood, a warrior of the God Emperor, dressed in uniform and bearing the sacred symbols.
The young man's ashen face is frozen in a grimace of disgust. You notice that the muck on the body is relatively new, and his neatly cut hair suggests the deceased could afford to tend to his appearance. Saru makes a sign of the Aquila, lowers his head, whispering a prayer, probably a requiem. The edges of the wound are slightly charred. The man was shot with a last pistol.
I would like to note the presence of blood in the cadaver's mouth and nostrils. The primary wound, clearly inflicted by a low-power last weapon, did not result in immediate death. It was the victim's subsequent wounds that caused their internal bleeding and eventual demise.
And we'll look at identifying features. The man's forearm has tattoos, some of which signify his affiliation with the Astra Militarum. What happened?
The warrior came already wounded. The fish wanted to make a seaweed poultice, but he didn't let her. He shouted, brandishing his weapon and cursing us. And that's the way he died. May he meet the God Emperor on the eternal battlefield.
I forgot to read this description. It's actually really cool. You take a step back, but the slightly sweet smell of decay follows you. The slightly sweet smell of decay. Like, that's just... that's a really good descriptor, actually.
That's just like Sergeant Ollie.
Search the fowls. Oh. He came here by himself and then just died just like that? Could it... What? Ew. There's no... She didn't. I refuse. I refuse! We're gonna... Alright, very well. Let's say you didn't kill him.
The fish never would have dared, good mistress.
Why is he undressed?
As soon as his spirit departed, people took everything he had. That's just the way it goes, noble mistress. So don't be angry. Why let good things go to waste? It's just this shell that's left. It whistles and hisses just like the prattle box by the gate. It could be something dangerous. Or maybe it's a precious thing for wearing. You have a look now.
Cog, do you recognize him?
It's Sergeant Ollie.
Okay, that
He's
was...
all dead.
That was... It's so good, but so gut-wrenching, that scream. Hello? No, my poor child!
Had to protect him. Sergeant Ollie was bad at fighting.
How'd he get to be a sergeant? At the Ogren's words, Larthier turns his head to him and slowly raises a hand as they were about to place it on his tall shoulder. Stops at the last moment as if waking from a reverie and turns away. Your sergeant is dead. What will you do now?
I shouldn't get to say.
Silence falls. Cog shifts his gaze from the body to you, and you can tell that by his expression, he does not have an answer to your question. In the name, I am compelling you. Listen up. You're staying with me for now. We can decide where to assign you later.
Commander.
Yes. Okay. Fish. The old woman's body is marked with patches of scales breaking through her skin. One of her eyes resembles that of a fish stranded on the shore, bulging and milky white. The webbing between her fingers glints with luster. To make matters worse, the stench of rot from her greasy garments is so potent it feels life-threatening, and yet she greets you with the most cordial smile. I'm looking for the lost crates. Well-made special markings. Have you seen them?
The fish sees many things. Calby, that clever girl, she keeps her diver suits in crates. They bury men like Saint Sibelius in crates too. And just recently, the ferals tossed some crates into the sea. Witty as a school of fry they are. Who throws away a good crate just like that?
I don't know. I don't know who does, Fish. I need some information. I hope you'll cooperate.
The God Emperor protects. It's an honor for old rotten fish to see a true servant of the Golden Throne in person. She'll help you with anything and everything. Saint Sibelius teaches us to hold together and serve the throne. And you who are a herald of holy terror.
Okay, I love her. Rotten Fish strains her eyes looking at the symbol until clarity dawns on her face and she collapses to her knees. Her muttering is filled with an air of ecstasy, while a thin strand of saliva trails from the corner of her mouth.
Oh, soldier infallible, Sibelius saint.
Her head twitches with a clicking sound of a voxcaster. As she finishes the line, her focus shifts back to you. I have a few questions about you. I mean, Rotten Fish.
She'll tell you everything, whatever's useful. Her life's not that interesting, but maybe her story will help. The archenemy crushing with your sure hand, protecting humanity from inhuman taint, the equal of war machines across the land.
What is that you're chanting?
Rotten Fish remembers, always remembers, like her nan taught her. A verse about the saint. Repeats it so the fish doesn't forget. So the memory stays.
What do you do here?
Oh, the fish lives here, mistress. She used to hunker down closer to people, catch fish and grow seaweed. Then the sea blight got worse and she settled here. It's no good to scare people with her sickliness. Rotten Fish is no use to anyone, so she lives off her neighbor's kindness and her faith.
You know what the funny thing is? She says Rotten Fish is no use to anyone, but these lines, you need them later, and it's like she's actually incredibly important. I love that.
All banners and aquilas were his to claim. Incorrupt in our memory, he will not fade.
Were you and your fellow divers born this way?
No, mistress. It's the sea blight. You catch it and it gets worse with time. That's our lot and our service to him. Anyone can become a diver. You just need to learn from your old folks and carve the scriptures into your body and dip yourself in the sea before getting a suit. It will hurt so much you'd rather crawl out of your skin. But after that, it's easier to go out for a catch. And those who don't perform our ritual, the sea takes them much faster.
This so-called blight is a mutation caused by contact with contaminated water. Advanced stage. I assume younger divers manage to conceal their ailments, but she is no longer able to due to the extent of the damage. It is not contagious, as far as I can surmise, but I still do not recommend touching her.
Effie, I love you. Oh no.
She told you. Not much to talk about.
Will you tell me about this place?
Rotten Fish will tell. She likes to pray. That's why not everyone likes her.
Oh no. Well, what can you tell me about Marisportum?
A blessed place. Sibelius the Infallible was buried here. And we, the unworthy, live and toil in the name of the God Emperor. Life here is hard. The sea's cruel, the land's dry. But that makes it all the better. You feel that it's all for a reason. People used to fix the drains, sail out to sea, and some made rations from fish and seaweed. But then the God Emperor grew wrathful, and the sea rose from its shores. It swept away the houses, dragged people into the water. We thought it was over. But recently the waters came again. Seems we've upset him greatly.
So this is because we took too long. That's interesting. So we didn't have this last time. Do you know anything about Confessor Ursimius?
May the God Emperor watch over him. Of course I know, mistress. Ursimus has lived here with us almost since his childhood. He came when he was still very young, spoke beautifully, told us about Saint Sibelius just the way it's told in the teachings. Then the flood happened. Ursimus got hurt badly somewhere, and he started gathering the flock around him. It's a good thing, but oh, they've all grown so eager now. But folks are drawn to them. With each passing day, there are more and more of these troubled souls.
There is barely concealed tone of pity in her voice, as if Ursimus and his flock are doing something wrong.
Sibelius the Good became a traitor's prey. His flesh our hopes rent asunder by villain's knife.
These lines are so interesting coming from her because they're telling the truth of what's happened. Just with like a different tone, it feels like. Or like, almost like she's being possessed. It seems to me you're not telling the whole story about Ursimus.
Forgive old rotten fish. She is to blame. She holds pity in her heart. But pity doesn't suit his faithful servants. Ursimus once honored Sibelius the Infallible. But after he returned from neighboring Abzone, covered in wounds, his faith grew stronger. Yet something's just not right about it. It's not for foolish old fish to judge sermons, but back then he used to speak of unity and faith. And now it's all about pain and suffering. Those who listen to him torment themselves too. It's frightening even to look at it. Devoted they may be, but rotten fish pities them deeply. Each day there are more of them. Those poor soft-headed folk. After all, it doesn't take much wit to whip yourself.
I mentioned this the last time, and I'm probably going to mention this in the full release too, because this is such a good line. This right here is so important. Devoted they may be, but rotten fish pities them deeply. Each day there are more of them, those poor soft-headed folk. After all, it doesn't take much wit to whip yourself. These people that are following Ursimus right now, they're desperate. And they're turning a blind eye to everything else. They are just following what they think is somebody who represents the God Emperor and will offer them salvation and meaning to everything that they're going through. So it doesn't take much wit to whip yourself if somebody that you think is really and truly a righteous person tells you to. They're soft-headed. They're not thinking. They're just going through the motions. Rotten Fish moved herself all the way out here. And she knows more than most of them combine. And it's like they ignore her because of how sick she is and everything like that. And it's like, but yeah, she's not following. She's not doing what they're doing. She's out here living by herself. Makes you wonder, right? How do you feel about the Baron?
He used to be the head of the local bandits. Not the worst kind. When the sea came, he took all the power for himself. He struggled for a long time trying to set things right. In the end, he started taking the sea sludge from us and using it somehow. In exchange for us harvesting the sludge, he's been protecting our children and giving us some food. The fish can only thank him for that. If it wasn't for him, the swamp uglies would have eaten the rest of us for sure.
Swamp uglies.
Not long ago, the uglies came from the swamps. Mutants. Like people, but with beaks. But who is fish to judge them for their looks? So they attacked us, cutting us down without mercy. Many they even ate right there where they killed them. But then the Baron came with his cronies and drove the uglies back into the swamps. Now they stay there, a bit calmer. Sometimes they wander along the shore looking for food, but they don't bother us anymore.
So interesting how the Baron kind of got rid of that problem, and knowing what we know now, we know how he did it. Let's talk about something else. This one makes me feel bad, so we're not gonna unless we need more information.
May the God Emperor show you the way and Sibelius guide you through it.
Thanks, fish.